Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. Today we're going to take a look at some TCGPlayer purchases. I've been wanting to do this video for a while because as I've been buying things on TCGPlayer, I have been shocked by the amount of people who waste their time when they're shipping and who do not package things correctly. So I wanted to give you like a little review of a few TCGPlayer seller orders. I'm not going to say who the order is. I'm going to try not to say who the order is. But I'm just going to provide some feedback and teach you how I do some TCGPlayer selling and some things that I would do differently to save time, as well as make sure that people know who sent you the order or who sent that it was your order, so you don't get scammed and say somebody didn't get sent in. So I've done a similar video like this in the past, but it's been a long time. So I think that I actually don't know what's in here. I think that most of the stuff is for my cube. That's what I'm guessing it is. There might be random cards here as well. So first off, let's just hop in. Let's just open up stuff and see how these people do. So this one, it's important that you can see the name on there. I kind of try to block it out, but it's important that when you ship a card on TCGPlayer, that you make sure that the person who's receiving it knows that it was you that sent the card. People buy lots of the same card. Like for instance, I've been buying a lot of the WTR cards for my cube, and so I may have gotten them from different sellers, and I like to make sure that I actually received the card. So when I go to do my cube and I have missing a foil Enlightened Strike, if I don't know who sent me the other Enlightened Strike, there's no way for me to know that. So this is a blue foil energy potion. So I would mark this off, and it's only one. Kind of again, I would send a card like this that's under $20 in a plain white envelope, but they did not do any tracking, so that's fine too. So all right, all in all, it's okay. I would include the packing slip. That's the thing, like people who don't include the packing slip, it's a very easy thing to do, and it really makes you look more professional. It doesn't cost that much money. If I have a $40 printer. I ship out, whenever my TCGPlayer store is open, I ship out between 20 and 30 orders a day. And my printer that I use is a $40 Walmart printer. And here's a pro tip: don't buy ink at Walmart, buy ink on Amazon. It lasts like 3 months longer for the ink. Anyway, so that one was okay. I would have liked to see a packing slip in there, and we'll talk about that in a second. Let's open up this one. I've been getting a lot of these certified mail ones lately, and typically it's people who don't want to pay for tracking. Let's see what cards in here and evaluate if it should have been done in like a plain white envelope, or if they should have done a bubble mailer. So here we have just this is a piece of paper. It could have been the order, and this is a rainbow foil Tome of Fandel. So this is definitely a card that like I would put in a bubble mailer. It's worth the extra. If you buy bulk bubble mailers, they're like 15-20 cents each. Like don't buy them at the store, buy them bulk on Amazon, like 15 to 20 cents each. So this is definitely a card that I wish I had a packing receipt for, and I definitely wish that is it just one of them? Yeah, it's just one of them. I definitely wish I had a packing receipt for, but also certified mail works, but for $4.33 you could have sent it first class in a bubble mailer. For it would be $3.20 to send it first class. You would have still had tracking on it, and then you could have spent that extra couple cents on a bubble mailer, and the card would be protected. This doesn't do much. This whole don't bend. Again, like we'll see what's in it. Again, I like that these sellers have put their name on it. They've put their name on the package. There's a movable. Oh, they even have their. That's cool. That's really cool. Again, though, I wish you had a packing slip. So I'm trying to show you. Whenever we get one that has a packing slip, I'll show you how I ship my stuff. Super easy. This is okay. I like. Again, you can get these things, and instead of putting tape on it and risking, you can get these like team bags that you just kind of slip the card in, and then the cards are protected and they can't slide out. So again, like this is good. This is probably, if you're gonna send plain white envelope, that was a pretty good way to do it. Let's see what we got here from World of Realms. Oh, some foil stuff. So like that kind of value, that was fine. Again, I wish I would have seen a packing slip. So as a person who purchases a lot of cards, I could track the cards and make sure that all the sellers. Again, if you have your name on it, that's fine. Man, where are the packing slips? There's no packing slips. All right, this one is from. At least they have their name on there. And this is a great way to ship. This is exactly how I would do an order like this. You know, I probably would have put one of the cards in the top loader, and then you have a team bag that's protected. It's in a bubble mailer, and then I would wrap I would wrap this with the order so that when you get it out, you have the order list. And you can print the order list right from TCGPlayer. Yeah, I should probably be checking these orders. I like when I receive a package like this, I like to check to see, okay, did I get everything that I actually ordered from the person? Now I'm going to have to go back and look through my TCGPlayer list, look up the company and see what I actually ordered and make sure they gave it to me. Whereas if I had a packing slip, it would be really easy. I don't think there's going to be a packing slip in any of these, which is going to be not very good for my video. Oh, this one might have one. This one might have one. All right, let's see if this one has it. Oh, this one has it. Oh, here we go. We got saved by who? I don't want to say who these are, just in case I don't like their packing. But you'll probably see it here, actually. Yeah, you will. All right, this was good. This was a good one. This was perfect. Fabulous trades. Good work. So this is $1.60. It was a plain white envelope. They put a top loader. They taped the card to the top loader. I don't love the blue tape over this. Again, I'd rather see a team bag. It's a little bit more expensive, but honestly, these are really, really cheap. I'll try to put an Amazon link in the description. But here's the thing that they did that I would highly recommend that you do. So if you buy, you have to buy envelopes, and if you buy envelopes with this little, window on it, you can actually fold these really easily. Ready? Watch. You fold on this dotted line. Ready? And then you just fold this over. And then you just fold it over again. And then you put the card right here and you tape it. And then if you just go like this and put it in this envelope, you're going to see you never have to write any names. Look at that. You never have to write any names. My address will be right there. And then if you buy a $5, or this was $10 for this thing. This is you just go like this. Ready? Boom. And put a stamp on it, and there you go. So you save yourself from having to write all this stuff. You include, the time that you save from having to write all the addresses, having to write your return address is worth the, 10 cents to include a packing list. It's worth it, especially if you're doing volume of, 20, 30 sales a day. It saves you a ton of time on shipping. So would highly recommend that you get these envelopes. There's all sorts of different windowed envelopes, and, you can find the ones that work for you for this. I actually don't have a link. I buy mine on eBay whenever they're on sale. I kind of just shop from whenever I run out. But this was a really great order. This is exactly how I would do it if they had done the typing. So that's how I ship things that are plain white envelopes. And then, of course, if it's a bubble mailer, everyone's doing the bubble mailer thing. You just wrap it in the order list, and then you have it. So let's just do this. Actually, let's do this one. This is an interesting one because this was just a name on the return address, and there's not going to be a thing in here. So I have no clue whose foil red unmovable this is. When I go to do my thing to say, if I'm one foil red unmovable short at the end of my order, when I get all my cards, I'm going to have to go back and look and say, okay, I don't know who didn't send me one. And this person who I think that's just their name on there. I'm not going to see their company, so I'm not going to know which of the two companies didn't send me my order, and that's going to be a problem. So whenever you're doing TCGPlayer, especially in volume, you really need to be including packing slips, as it really helps buyers know who sent them their cards and who did not send them their cards. So, all right, last one. Let's see how this individual did. All right, this is another one. This one at least has a name on it, like a store company. So this one was at least a store company, but this is just a bubble mailer with like cards thrown in. And I don't want to say who it is, but come on, this is going to get bent. The card's going to get bent in half. This is not, you got to put some rigid thing. It doesn't have to be a top loader. It could be, a piece of cardboard or something like that, but you got to put something in to protect the card from getting bent. Luckily this did not get bent. So, anyway, that's my little TCGPlayer, review. Again, long story short, if you're doing volume, especially for plain white envelope volume, get a little, stamper so you don't have to write out your address. Get a $40 printer. It's a really great investment. It really saves you a lot of time. And that's a great way to make sure that the person who is receiving your cards knows that it is you that sent them, so that they don't do a chart, don't say they didn't receive the cards or something like that. Another little thing is, on my account, I do send a lot of plain white envelope stuff. Anything under $20, I send plain white envelope. In my history, I've only had a few people who have not received the cards. And I try to have a list of those people, and if they do it twice, if they say they didn't receive the cards twice, then there's a little block button on TCGPlayer that you can actually block that purchaser from buying from you in the future. So I usually give people like one fair game, like if they say they didn't receive it. But if they do it twice, then I kind of, in the history of my TCGPlayer, I think I have like 4,000 or 5,000 sales. I think I've only had like 3 or 4 people not receive cards. So maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe like up to 10 people not receive cards. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. I hope this was helpful for you if you are a seller on TCGPlayer. If not, I'm sorry. Anyway, hope you guys have a great one. Remember to be kind to the people around you, and make sure your orders are listed so that people know who sent them the cards.